Hello, this video is about a course to study the Nakshatras, the lunar signs in Vedic astrology. They're wonderful, they're powerful, they're unique. My name's Michael Conneely and I'm filming from the beautiful woodlands around the Healing Centre in Foxford in County Mayo in the far west of Ireland that I run with healer Maggie Pashley. But the course is completely worldwide. You get wonderful resources, you get webinars. And basically you study each of the nakshatras one by one. There's 27 of these lunar signs. They are uniquely powerful and accurate descriptors of our lunar self, our emotions, our mind, our consciousness arising therefrom. They tremendously affect our personality, our lives, our work, our relationships. And you study the nakshatras in relation to two charts. So there's a very clear, grounded task. Your birth chart and my birth chart. And having studied the 27 nakshatras, particularly noting where we have a planet or a prominent position for a nakshatra, we then study the very powerful techniques of nakshatra analysis. For example, saying where we'll be particularly successful with someone who has an emphasis in one nakshatra and should be particularly careful or even avoid someone with an emphasis in another nakshatra. What nakshatras are good for our success, which are very dangerous. It's such a powerful descriptor of personalities that they don't mince words. Some of the nakshatras are seen as very tough energy states, and people who have, for example, their sun, their moon or other planets in those nakshatras, well, it's very good to know what you're dealing with. Just to conclude, I'll typify a couple of nakshatras. Well, the first one is Ashwini. And Ashwini springs up out of the void. It's the nakshatra, the first burst of life, where the manifest world springs out of the void. And so Ashwinis are desirous and impatient. Their power animal is the stallion streaking across the skies of dawn. They're rajasic, desirous, because they're springing up into existence. They're wanting to manifest. It's the first of the nakshatras. And the very positive thing about Ashwinis is that they can develop into very powerful, rapid healers. They don't go in for long counselling. They're more like the ambulance man. Get to the site, heal the person. But there's a lot of panic about them. And it's so valuable just to have that sort of explanation offered. Just let's take another sign, Chitra. Now Chitras are temperamental. They're ruled by Mars. Their power animal is the female tiger, so just do not cross one. It gets messy. They are so creative. The ruling deity is Vishwakarma, the heavenly architect. Chitras are born to manifest that special spark. It's not world-denying, it's tamasic. They're born to manifest the special spark. But very often their success in life is delayed. So the symbol is the pearl, and think about it, a pearl is in a dull, dull shell. But when the dull, dull shell eventually opens, the beauty of the pearl can be displayed. Let's name a third and final example, Jyeshta. Jyeshta is at the end of Vedic Scorpio. It's at the end of a water sign. And Jyeshta people are born to hold positions of responsibility. But they can be experienced somewhat harshly or as people who don't understand you by, for example, their children or other people. And at the end of Jyeshta is one of the 3 Gandanta zones. Those very, very special points in Vedic astrology where water dissolves and then the first flicker of fire occurs in the next sign. And so the end of Jyeshta is Abhukta Mula, the most difficult of the Gandantas. And it's so important to be able to understand this, to have this perception. It puts everything into clarity. So the courses are fully worthwhile, yes, and worldwide. And you get very extensive documentation, and there's a webinar at the start of each of the 27 lunar signs. So get in touch with me to enroll. You have to send me your natal data. And as I said, the focus will be on your chart, in whatever depth you want, caring, very learned tuition, and on my chart. So I look forward to working with you.